Hey y'all, it's Fertility Queen, and this is going to be the second part of Q&A time. So, okay, let's talk to Miss Kiara. Hey Kiki, can I call you Kiki? I don't know if anyone else calls you Kiki, but that's what I would call you. So she writes, I'm back. I received my tonic and I have had it sitting untouched for over a month now. Fall is coming and I'm ready to start this journey. Summer has been surprisingly busy for me. I'm out of school and won't start college till the end of spring. Until then, I'll be working full time. Okay, well, sounds a lot like me. Aside from trying to get bigger breasts naturally, as you know, I'm also trying to gain weight as well, the healthy way. I've cut pork and beef out of my diet, only mostly drink water. Why cut the beef though? The pork I understand. I mean, I don't eat pork. It's pretty tasty, but it's just a meat that I will not eat. And that's for religious reasons, of course. So, beef, I feel like beef is going to help you so much. I hope you don't cut it out entirely, like forever, like, for your whole program. I hope it's just like the beginning, like maybe you're doing like a cleansing phase. Because I've had somebody, I don't know, I've mentioned it in my other videos. I've had a really, really good friend of mine and she cut out all the meat. She was going to do the vegan and she had to learn the hard way. She killed 1.5 years before she went and actually took my advice, and then she finally grew. So anyways, okay, I plan to mostly gain my weight from smoothies in which I've incorporated a protein powder called Serious Mass, which is high in calories and aids in gaining weight. I haven't heard of Serious Mass protein. I did see the photo, but I couldn't quite make out what it is. I hope it is a whey protein. If it's a whey protein, then I am on board with that. That is going to most definitely help you because those amino acids are so easy on the body, as far as absorption goes. So, yeah, okay, so I want to take the tonic along with my smoothies, which I also take other natural supplements such as liquid maca. Okay, that's pretty strong. I hope you know that you in fact need the maca, okay? Because you only need a little bit, and then you probably don't need any more for 2 weeks or something, and then you would take a little bit again. There's a lot of people who are once a weekers with liquid maca, and even with the powder. Be careful. Flaxseed, okay, that's fine. Chia seeds, MSM powder, that's fine. And Serious Mass protein, which you've just mentioned. I want to know if this sounds like a good plan, but most importantly, safe combination. The fruit I put in my regular weight gain smoothies are frozen strawberries and bananas, along with Greek yogurt, almond milk, and ice. Occasionally powder peanut butter, and honestly can't stand the taste of it. Okay, so first off, I just want to say, with strawberries, be careful with the any frozen berries, because that you don't know. Okay, I hope it's organic. Any kind of a berry can have a pesticide residue on it, so you just want to be really, really careful with that. Secondly, if all of your foods are cold, be really, really careful with that, because if you have a cold system, your womb is going to be cold, possibly damp, and you are not going to get the best benefits for becoming curvy. So you have to warm that oven up, like I've been saying in my past videos. Keep the womb warm, keep it flowing, keep just keep it warm. So in the summertime, it's fine as long as you get cooked meals along with it sometime during the day. But if this is all you're doing, you might as well just be vegan. I hate to say it, but you might as well be a hot system eating vegan, and for some people it balances themselves out. But if you don't even know what kind of a system you have, let's say you like spicy foods, you need that heat. But if you cannot tolerate the spicy foods, you don't need the heat. you might be okay with doing a lot of like smoothies and stuff in the winter, but I don't advise it because fall is coming up and then winter is coming, right? So since we're still kind of like in the summertime, I'd say it's okay for now, because when I was doing it, I had a lot of raw fruits, a lot of high raw dishes, but I also made sure I had a lot of hot stews. I had a lot of things that were gonna warm my oven and keep it warm and just stimulate my circulation and stimulate growth. So it's not like I advise against it. I'm just saying, like, you know, be careful to how much you are doing and try not to leave out the important proteins and fats and warming foods, you know, like squashes and, you know, like good carbs that are really healthy for women. Pumpkins, yeah, all your fall favorites that make really good stews. So, okay, peanut butter is fine if you're not allergic to it. It's, I guess, technically a legume, so I never did the peanut butter because I couldn't tolerate nuts very well. But it is some protein, and I hear a lot of women can gain very well with it. So I just did like a lot of coconut and avocados and, you know, like really good fats. So, okay, do not use supplements. It says, I do not use the supplements above in my regular smoothies with the exception of the protein powder. I use both in smoothies and in my smoothies specifically for boobies, which I switch it up by using fresh papaya. And I hope you're talking about green papaya, because I hear it's the green papaya and not just any papaya. Make sure it is organic, right? Fresh avocados, coconut water, mangoes. Okay, good. Yeah, just, yeah, papayas are really, really good at breaking down the protein. So, you know, you have some meat, have some papaya afterward or before. It's really good. I still also have some supplements I received from a trusted online vendor, natural supplements that we're supposed to aid in increasing breast size naturally, but did not take them consistently long enough to see that they might have worked. And they are all powder capsules, and the supplements are black maca, saw palmetto, aguaje, curvy mix capsules manufactured by the vendor herself. She makes them. Okay, so with saw palmetto, okay, and fenugreek. Okay, this is where you have a potential to fuck up your program, okay? Because it's kind of like me and many other women who are very anxious, and we're like game, and we're like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna hardcore, we're gonna take all this stuff. Not the best way to do it, because it's just probing, it's everywhere. Your program is everywhere, and then you don't know what did what. So if you read my guide, I specifically tell you, you know, you can't just add everything all at once, and I hope that you have a time and place for this. So if you're going to do your bovine ovarian protocol, I would advise to, well, first off, make sure your panel denotes that you at least know where your hormones are, and that way you can say, you know what, I need that fenugreek, I have high blood sugar, I need to like lower my blood sugar, at the same time I have really, really low you know, prolactin levels. It's okay to have a little bit of prolactin, but not to where it's dominating. And prolactin can be stimulated by fenugreek. So if you take too much or just enough of fenugreek just to send your prolactin levels over your other hormones, you're fucked. Okay, so this is why you want to be careful. Do you know how much fenugreek is in your mix? Do you know how much aguaje is in your mix? Curvy fruit, it sounds like an amazing fruit. I've never had it. I've always wanted to try it, but I heard it was more on the estrogenic side, so I steered clear from it because I tend to be estrogen dominant with my thyroid hormones, and just like many other women, so I just did not want to even touch it. I said this was something I was going to try separately after my program, which I'm so busy, I don't have time for this. Okay, so black maca, again, I think you said you had the maca tincture. Do not take an additional maca supplement. It's just too much. You can try it, by all means, do whatever your heart desires. and what Curious Georgina wants to do, but you're going to learn regardless, right? If it's going to work for you or not. But if it were me, I wouldn't do it. Knowing what I know, I would not be mixing all these things. I would keep it so simple that I would just do my bovine ovarian protocol with my weight gain supplements, and then I would save these for another time, like when I'm tapering or like finishing off toward the end of my bovine ovarian protocol, and whatever I get out of that is just icing on the cake. You understand? So yeah, you don't want to take anything with Puera mirifica if you have never tried it before, because that's very strong, and that could make you have a period for days, or it can send your period away, and you're not going to realize that it's this whole combination, or even the PM alone that's in the combination that's doing this. So this is why you don't want to just do all this stuff. Do you think it's wise and safe to take at least one of these with your tonic? I don't think so, right? And it is good that you are asking, because I would just wait. I wouldn't do it. You're still young, and let me tell you, like, I saw your photos. Yes, you do need to gain some weight. It's just what I can see for you to be able to store your fat, your breast tissue. You have an amazing bottom half. Congratulations. Sounds like your testosterone levels are perfectly fine. Your butt is lifted, muscular. You have nice back thigh muscle. I don't even know what you call that, but you're fine with like your testosterone. So if you take too many estrogenic compounds, you can start turning that into androgens, which is like a form of testosterone. So you don't want to do that. So be careful, okay? Your upper half, you might need to do a little bit of, well, make sure you get your pumping device, because I could see you probably have a little less circulation flowing up there. But I'm going to tell you, and I'm just going to be honest with you ladies, I don't know why, but Black females seem to have the best results. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a genetic thing. I have no idea, but they just tend to have like the best results. So you don't need to like take too many things. That's for sure, starting out. Okay? So I would also like to know, what are the ingredients in your tonic for safety and nutrition purposes? Thank you. It's just purely bovine ovarian matter, glandular substance. It's the ovarian. It's just the ovary. It's just ground up. That's all that it is, and it's like probably mixed in with 100 other ovaries. It's like a cow patty, right? A million. Just million pieces of beef all ground up together. So that's basically how I think of bovine ovarian supplements. It's just all ground up in a big vat, and it comes from Bountiful Breast. So it's what I grew from, and that's why I use it. And it has a little bit of the kelp in it, so you probably don't even need to take any iodine supplements or anything like that. And that's it. Pituitary substance, I think that might have been found in my other formula that I was taking. I might have mixed that one up with the Ultra Breast. But yes, I can tell you it's kelp, bovine, ovarian, and that's it, with no fillers. And it's Argentinian or New Zealand. It's one of the two. And the only reason why I'm not sure is because I do believe that it does change, but she only sources from Argentina or New Zealand, and that's, you know, that to me is good enough. So if it's not good enough for you, I don't know what to tell you, but for me, I feel like that's as close as you can get to clean beef. And alcohol, grain alcohol, that's all it is. And if you're allergic to vodka or rum, then this isn't for you. But I'm sure you would know by now, you know, if that was a concern, because it is a tincture. So yes, it does have an alcohol medium in it. Let's see. Your other question is, still currently 5'4", 116, athletic, slim build. Haven't properly measured yet, but my bra size somewhere around the 32B with light to no padding, 18. And then you are so young. You don't even need all these like stimulatory precursors. So this is another reason why I would advise keep it simple. Do not add those other things in. I think you're gonna do just fine. You just have to put on the weight. And that's it. If you can put on the weight and maintain it, your breasts will grow just fine. I don't see any deformities from your photos. You have a really nice physique. And yeah, so good luck. And I think I'm going to have to cut this video short. It's already 15 minutes. Thanks for tuning in. I'll have another Q&A for you ladies. Toodles.